Layla? That's what I thought. All right, hello. Welcome back, girlies. We're back. I'm Maya. This is Taylor.
Yes. We are back.
Okay. So, you took Tylenol while you were pregnant?
I did.
And now your baby's autistic, isn't she?
Can you believe it? It's almost like, have you met me?
No, honestly, like, that's the funniest thing is that, like, autism is very clearly genetic.
Yeah.
Like, because whenever you meet, like, an autistic child, like, you meet one of the, like, both of the parents, one of the parents, and you're like, oh. Makes sense.
Right, because, like, okay, so Blake, for example, he's, like, extremely stupid ADHD.
Yeah.
And, I mean, he's most likely on the cusp of autism. If you were to ask me.
Aren't we all, though?
Aren't we all?
I would call myself autistic,
Don't
honestly.
we all have a little
Tism.
pinch of salt in there?
Yeah.
Pinch of tism in there?
Yeah.
I know I do.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
And it's not a bad thing. Like, to me, it's really not negative.
No, I don't think it's negative. I don't know. I think it adds a little spark to all of us.
Yeah, okay, so, and that's the thing that we were talking about earlier is, like, why is autism a negative thing? Like, why is it seen as negative? Why is it seen as an issue? Like, why are we so bent on, like, finding a cure? Because, like, autism is not, like, a sickness.
No.
It's not a death sentence.
No.
It's not cancer. It's not a plague.
Right.
It's not a virus. It's like, honestly, okay, to me, this is my, like, spiritual analysis of autism.
Mm-hmm.
Because, you know, you see it in children, and that's, like, a very, like, raw form of just, like, human beings initially, right? We're children. We're, like, still moldable. But, okay, so spiritually, it's, like, every soul comes into, like, a physical human body, right? So, to me, it's kind of like your soul comes into the human body, and then it has to, like, adjust to, like, being on Earth.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
So, I would think that autism is, like, the adjustment to being human.
Yeah. Okay. I can see that.
And so, like, obviously it's a spectrum because, like, there are severities and there are some where you meet people and you would never think that they're autistic.
Yes, and I know so many people that are like that like have the true diagnosis. I had no idea until they told me.
Exactly. So it's like, we don't even really know what autism is.
No.
Just to be completely honest.
No, not at all.
And if it's a spectrum, then I would think that all humans are on it to some level. Because, I mean, okay, think about, like, food textures.
Yeah.
Right? Like, anyone can have an aversion to some kind of food texture.
Yeah.
Plenty of people don't like clams.
Oh, yeah.
Ew. I'm not trying clams. I have always been a big food texture person.
Yeah.
I've always been a picky eater. And to me, I feel like that's female autism, right? Like, to some degree.
Yeah.
To, like, being so, like, if it doesn't look right, if it doesn't feel right in my mouth, like, I can't eat it.
Yeah, absolutely. Like, or, like, whenever it comes to, like, a food or something, I don't care. It can be touching. It could be, I can do nearly all textures. But whenever it comes to, like, cleaning, like, right now I'm losing my mind because I know there's dust, there's dog hair on this. I was literally just saying, I haven't shampooed my couch this week. I vacuum 3 times a day. I mop once or twice a day. It's just my thing. It's what I do. It's not OCD because I'm not aligning myself with OCD. Y'all are crazy. But, like, I would say put myself, maybe not autistic, but I know I'm ADHD.
Right.
Real bad.
Right. But you've been diagnosed.
Yeah.
Are you still taking medicine?
No.
Okay.
No.
Okay.
I think Blake took medicine, oh my God, 7th grade to his senior year of high school. I think I might have taken it in 7th or 8th grade.
Because, like, as a child, do you think that it helped you?
For sure. Yeah.
So, like, as an adult, it's your choice not to take the medication?
Yeah.
What, like, do you feel like it doesn't hinder you to not?
No. Well, no. I would say if I worked an office job, yeah, I would need that. But
that's where I am at right now. I've never been diagnosed, but like it's clear that I have some ADHD. And I like kind of thinking about getting diagnosed because like I'm scared because like right now the job that I have is like not super strict and I can you know, kind of work at my own pace and whatnot.
Yeah.
But like I'm trying to find a new job. And yesterday or whatever, like this weekend, Jazz sent me an application for an office job, and it's like 8 to 5 in the office, and I'm like,
that's an hour lunch?
I need
no
Adderall.
way.
I need Adderall. Yeah, so I'm like, should I get diagnosed? Should I be medicated so I can work an office job?
Yeah, I know I have so many clients that all work office jobs or work from home, and they all take medication. They are all on Adderall or Vyvanse or something. Sorry, my dog has allergies and he's licking really badly.
No, this is me with Buzz whenever we're at home.
Quit licking. But all of them take medication of some sort just to keep themselves focused throughout the day. And they're like, yeah, by the time 4 o'clock, you know, comes around, it's starting to wear off, but I don't really need it anymore at that point.
Yeah.
And I'm like, damn, I'm like popcorn at work. I am a kernel right here. I'm popped and then I'm over here. Like I'm everywhere.
Yeah, but I mean, like it works for you. I mean, obviously, like I'm at a point where it doesn't hinder me in my daily life.
Yeah.
But I don't know. I don't know. I'm thinking about maybe being tested.
I say go for it. Women go undiagnosed for ADHD all of the time because it's just a lot of people just say it's anxiety for women.
Yes, and so I do have anxiety. Like I have been prescribed anxiety medication before.
Yeah.
I don't take it. I didn't take it for very long just because I'm bad at taking medicine. I had to take it at night and I couldn't wake up in the morning and so yeah. But then I'm kind of thinking, well, if I did get like prescribed an ADHD medication, like would it help with the anxiety in a way?
So this is my opinion on that because I've taken both. I took Wellbutrin last year, and obviously I had to stop taking it because I got pregnant.
Okay.
And then I forgot the first one that I was on. It's like the super most common one that's not Lexapro. It's another one. But I've taken 2 different types.
Okay, this is the anxiety medicine?
Yeah. And I mean, to me, the first one made me just feel like shit all the time.
Really?
Yes. The Wellbutrin was all right, but for anyone who's ever taken Vyvanse, it just kind of zombifies you, and that's what Wellbutrin did for me. Okay. Now, Vyvanse and Adderall at the time, whenever I was diagnosed with ADHD, those were the only 2 medications out there. So you either did Vyvanse, which completely zombified you, or Adderall. Yeah. Which is everybody's go-to. Yeah. So I think Adderall definitely, it helped with my ADHD. And it suppressed the anxiety for me, but it's whenever the Adderall wear it off, that's whenever the anxiety would come back, like, amped. Oh. Because I didn't feel it all day.
Wow. Yeah. That's interesting.
It's kind of weird how the Adderall, like, suppresses it, and then once it's off, it's, like, right back up.
Yeah, I know. That's why, like, I'm so hesitant to do medication, just because...
Oh, that's my chicken.
I don't like like, waiting to see how I'm going to be affected and having to remember to take it every day and...
Oh, yeah, taking it every day? Poof. Yeah, no way.
So...
Because you have to take it for, like, 30 days to even feel something.
Yeah.
Which, like... Oh, I barely remembered to take my prenatal every day, and I had to take that.
Yeah, like, I don't know when I took the anxiety meds, if I got my prescription refilled or if I took all of them, because I remember I threw them away. Yeah. Like, I just had them for so long because I didn't want to take them that I just threw them away.
Yeah. You know, I guess. They've been sitting here for a year. I don't want to try them out.
No, literally. Yeah. Like, I kept thinking maybe. But honestly, I mean, I did stop taking them because I started taking them because, like, I was waking up every morning and, like, throwing up. Yeah. Not like regurgitating, like, food, but, like, it was, like, saliva and, like, stomach acid that I was, like, throwing up. Ugh. Yeah. So that was happening, like, pretty much every day. So I was like, what the hell is going on?
Yeah.
And then eventually that hasn't happened to me in a while. So I don't really know what changed. Like, but I still know that I am anxious. I do have anxiety. Like, my stomach still, my whole life, every morning I wake up and it's just not settled.
Yeah.
Like, it's just anxious. My mind, and it just goes to my stomach. But anyways, the autism.
Yeah.
So why is it bad? Why do we care? Like, why do we need to? Because like we were saying earlier, like, you're really just telling on yourself whenever you're like scared of having an autistic child, basically.
Yeah, absolutely. And I understand, like, whenever it comes to having a child, you're terrified of something being wrong with them. But whenever it comes to an autism diagnosis, you typically don't know until 2 or 3 years old. So I always think to myself, especially having Hazel, an 8-month-old, who could be diagnosed with anything. I mean, fingers crossed, no, but
exactly.
Who could be diagnosed with autism at the age of 2, 3, 4, 5. I just, I'm not going to change our lifestyle or resent her in any way for having something, because at the end of the day, it's 99% of it is mostly genetics. It ain't no Tylenol, I can tell you that.
Yeah, it is weird to think that it's the Tylenol. It's weird to think that it's the vaccines. Like, why are we scared of science?
Exactly.
Why are we scared of science? Like, we pretty much eradicated polio through vaccine.
Yes, and Tylenol was originated in 1953, and I don't understand why people are just now being like, ooh, I don't know how I feel about that. What are we? That's 70 years ago? So I don't know why people are just now freaking out about Tylenol. Our grandparents or our great-grandparents did cocaine.
No, seriously.
Like, that was their medication, was coke and meth. And I know people who did this, and I know for our parents, the Gen X generation, this was really popular. For teething babies, they would do whiskey around their gums.
I've heard of that, yeah. To numb it.
Yeah, I know people to this generation that has
Gen
done that.
Z
I'm like, what the fuck? We have gel for that now, guys.
What? Alcohol? You're giving your infant alcohol?
Yeah.
Alcohol.
Fetal alcohol syndrome is...
Alcohol.
Hazel's up there laughing right now.
She thought that was funny.
She
She drunk as fuck up there.
Yeah, she was like, fetal alcohol syndrome, yeah.
Yeah. But this is another thing that I thought of, like, of all of the things that you guys could be worried about when it comes to pregnancy, Tylenol is what you chose.
That was the last thing I was worried about.
Tylenol is what we chose to do a quote-unquote study for.
Yeah. Seriously.
Like, there are so many more pressing issues when it comes to pregnancy.
So many others. I mean, for example, one of my doctor told me, whenever it came to medicine, Tylenol's the only thing you can take. And so I think I only took it maybe 3 or 4 times whenever my Braxton Hicks were getting really bad, and then I had a migraine one time. But
yeah, and then like, okay, so, and then everyone's like, the people who are like, anti-vax or whatever, they're saying like, well, I didn't take Tylenol, or, back in 2017, Tylenol said that you shouldn't take it during pregnancy. And then it's like, okay, well, anything can happen when you're pregnant.
Anything can happen.
And also, like, don't your doctors tell you, like, or aren't you told, like, talk to a doctor before you take this?
Yes,
regarding like anything.
Anything.
Cheese.
Oh my God.
You can't eat cheese?
Yes. No, you can't eat certain cheeses.
Exactly.
You can't eat unpasteurized cheese, which most of it is pasteurized, but like
Yeah.
you can't eat soft cheeses. So like brie, mozzarella, you can't eat any
For
of
what
that.
reason?
Because it can be considered unpasteurized and bacteria.
Yeah, exactly.
You can't eat deli meat. You can't eat sushi. I can keep going. Like,
yeah, so should we demonize sushi? Like, should we say that sushi causes autism? Like,
yeah, seriously. Which bacteria from
sushi causes schizophrenia?
Yeah, seriously.
Let's start that rumor.
Hickory deli ham causes, extreme
bipolar disorder.
Yeah, like
dyslexia.
Yeah, seriously.
Dyslexia. You know what I mean.
Oh my god.
Okay. So, but also, okay. What about when Jacqueline from Real Housewives, like the way that they reacted to her son having autism?
Like the cast, or like Jacqueline and her husband?
Yeah.
I thought that she handled it pretty well. It seems that her son is more on the severe side of autism.
With the speech, yeah.
Yeah, with the speech delay and everything like that. It seems that she handled it pretty well, like quickly learning about how to better herself in situations around her son and how to teach him better. And honestly, hiring someone, the luxury of having money, of being able to hire someone to be with him, 8-9 hours a day to help teach him.
Yeah.
I commended her. I did.
I think she did really good too, and I think she showed that obviously she cared a lot, as most mothers do. But there was this like narrative of like kind of like the Autism Speaks of like, we need to find a cure for autism.
Yes,
and
I do remember that.
Like she was very devastated in a way that seemed to me like this is a very bad thing to have the autism.
Yeah, she definitely did. At the first diagnosis, she was just like, you would have thought that he got diagnosed with
leukemia.
A cancer or frickin' spina bifida, hydrocephalus, something that could be super bad for life-threatening.
And that's what I mean. Like, autism is not a life-threatening condition.
No, not at all. Unless, I think the only time that it can be life-threatening is that if they are just extremely on the severe end of the spectrum and they're more on the combative side of it, to where they could harm themselves.
Right.
That would be the only side that I could see is dangerous. But I don't know. The first reaction, I was just like, ooh. And then a few episodes later, I was like, okay, her feet are wet. She's getting more comfortable.
Yeah. I think ultimately, like, she did do well. She gave him all the resources that he needs. And
now she's like a huge autism spokesperson.
Okay.
Which I do think that parents with autistic kids, since I feel like I know a lot of moms with autistic kids, specifically autistic sons, and they all like find themselves at such a loss with the diagnosis. Like, how can I go about not making my child feel so different whenever they know they're different kind of situation? Because one of my clients, her son is so kind, but he is clearly different. And she really struggled to grasp that. And I was like, I didn't at first, whenever I was trying to understand, like, every time she would talk about her son, like, she would almost talk about him, like, the way she would talk about him is almost like he was passing away.
Like she's mourning.
She's mourning her son, or the son that she could have had.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I was just like, weird way to go about it. But then the more that I talked to her, the more I talked to him, it was very interesting. But I didn't know he was autistic until he told me.
Really?
Yeah. He's at freaking Baylor going to law school right now.
Exactly. Like, so many scientists, lawyers, smart, intellectual people are autistic.
Yeah. And this kid, he's 18. He could school me in anything.
Right.
He is intelligent.
So where does he fall on the spectrum? Is he just like socially inept?
I would see. That's where I get a little confused.
So what's the diagnosis? Like, what makes him autistic?
I think it is maybe the social thing. I guess he told me that he just can't watch. He can't really hold his tongue.
So he doesn't have a filter? No
filter.
Isn't that more kind of what Asperger's is, though? Like, you just say everything that you're thinking?
Yeah. I've never really gotten an autistic, like, vibe from him compared to one of my other clients where I'm like, yeah, you're on the spectrum, I can tell.
Yeah.
But him, nope. Yeah. I would have he talked to me normally. We talk about sports, cars, college, whatever. Not politics, because he's like uber stupid Republican. But
man,
I know, how disappointing.
Yeah.
I was like, you're so cool until I find that out.
Man, it's the man.
It is. It really is.
Yeah, and you know what? Yesterday, Jazz was telling me about this guy that she was talking to, and she was like telling me like how, like, this is kind of like off topic, but she was telling me how like she was like, yeah, like we had a lot of good conversations about like lots of different things, and then but she was like, he did say this one thing that like kind of said to me he's maybe still a little bit emotionally immature, which is like the thing of like whenever men are like, yeah, I felt upset, but I had to turn it around because like I have to just like get back up. It's kind of like what he was saying. He was like, as soon as I go down, I have to get back up. And I'm like, no, like it's okay for you to like be down or whatever. And then I was like, this is the thing that like men are like trapped in like this thing where they have to be man. Yeah. And that means that they have to be a provider, which in 2025 you really don't, because a lot of women have their own jobs.
Yeah, absolutely.
Are independent, educated. And really all women are asking is that a man shows up as a person to listen to me.
Yes, absolutely. Absolutely.
And this kind of brings me to my next point, which is I've been wanting to talk to you about the Real Housewives, specifically New Jersey, specifically the like sexism that is displayed.
It's disgusting.
It's just so interesting to watch these women who are so clearly intelligent and powerful to some degree.
Yeah.
They're very smart, they're very successful, or at least, they have the capacity to be.
Yeah.
And yet they are trapped in like, because they're from this Italian traditional like Catholic type world where it's man is man, woman is woman, man provides, woman cook, clean, take care of child.
Yeah. Right.
And then we see like with Melissa, she's like starting her own business, and now Joe is like actively putting her down in front of their daughter.
In front of their daughter and their sons.
But the daughter's the oldest one.
Yeah.
And she's watching her dad put her mom down in front of her for wanting to do something outside of mother and wife.
Yes, exactly. She wants to do a business. She went to college. She was a college student when she met Joe. She was going for her teaching degree.
To be a teacher.
Yes. And I think that the difference I saw going from Salt Lake and Beverly Hills to New Jersey, oh my God. Because Beverly Hills and Salt Lake, I think every single one of those women, except for 2 or 3 of them, are working women. They are working moms. And then New Jersey, I'm pretty sure every single one of them except 1 or 2 were stay-at-home moms. They cook, clean, listen to the man. At the end of the night, whenever kids are asleep and man wants to do whatever he wants to woman, it gets done. Teresa has literally said that Joe would basically not necessarily take advantage of her, but get what he wanted at the end of the night. And same with Melissa. So it's just very weird.
Yeah, and there's like one scene recently where Melissa was like in the kitchen doing everything, getting ready, and she's like yelling at her daughter to set the table, and her daughter's like having an attitude, and Joe's just sitting at the table waiting for his dinner.
Yep. Like,
you're not a full-fledged adult and you can't get up and bring the food to the table. Something.
Yeah.
Something.
It's weird. I mean, I grew up in a very similar culture, just Southern, and I've noticed a lot of similarities. Like at my mama's house, Thanksgiving, we served now it's the kids first because there's children now. But, I mean, originally it was men would sit at the dining room table. We would serve them. We would bring the platters of food. They would eat first, and we would wait, and then we would fix our plate afterwards.
I mean, that's even like a Hispanic thing. But now that I'm looking at my family, honestly, the men would pretty much always like cook the meat or something.
Yeah. And
now that I'm really thinking about it, everyone got their plate and got their own plate of food.
Yeah.
From the kitchen.
It's pretty. Yeah. In your family, definitely. Like, I remember going to large events, 4th of July's at your house, and it was
men
always
really don't
the men.
act like that.
No, always the men getting.
They're outside cooking the meat.
I mean, the women. I mean, we would get like sides ready.
Yeah,
but that's about it. I mean, everybody would just kind of get ready at the same time.
Yeah,
but at my mama's house or at some of my cousin's house, oh my God, it's the women doing everything.
Really, yeah.
The men will be outside with beer, their whiskey, whatever, and waiting for us to serve them.
Yeah. I mean, when it comes to watching the kids, obviously the men are a bit more hands off. Like, yeah, they have beer in hand, like eyes glued to the sports game.
Yes.
You know?
Absolutely.
Come get your child, please.
Yeah. I mean, I've noted, like, Paul's family definitely ain't like that. I've gone to so many events about Paul's family. I say so many. There hasn't been a lot, but every event that there has been, I've gone to.
Yeah.
And it's always children, women, men. And this is his Mexican side. I've never met his white side, but this is his Mexican side. Yeah. And I mean, I was like, okay, that's pretty nice. I get to sit down first.
Right.
So it's interesting to see the similarities of like the Italian culture versus the Southern. Like, and in Southern culture, it's very common for the women to stay home. I literally just had this conversation with my mama. My mama finally came to me to get her hair done. And she asked me how much longer I was going to be working for.
Yeah.
And I was like, honestly, like, maybe after our second kid, I will most likely stop working because daycare is stupid.
Yeah.
So I would rather take a pay cut not working rather than send every single paycheck to a daycare.
To daycare, yeah.
So she was like, oh, that's good. That's good. You shouldn't be working anyway. You need to be at home taking care. And I was like,
right.
Damn,
like,
woman.
Do I need to be?
I'm like, do I need to be? This is my break getting away.
Right. Okay. So this is kind of why I wanted to talk to you specifically about this, but obviously because we both watch The Housewives, and you're like one of the only people that I can talk to this about. But also, you're a married woman who now has a child, and to me, as a young woman still, watching The Housewives, like, I'm learning a lot about just being a woman. Like, even the Jennifer Aiden lady, like, she went on the show to have her own life.
Yes.
Because she was stuck in that wife and mother role.
Yeah, she was, I mean, truly just living in her husband's shadow.
Yes.
Like, oh yeah, and you're about to learn a lot more about why she stayed in that shadow. But as much as I dislike her, I'm glad that she went onto the show and kind of created herself as a person, and she became Jennifer Aiden, not Bill Aiden's wife.
So, like, you okay, how important do you think it is for young women to have their financial independence from their male partner?
Oh my God, it's extremely important to have financial independence. I mean, coming from divorced parents, nasty divorced parents.
Yeah.
I mean, and my mom she stayed at home and she lived under my dad's financial choices, which fucked her right in the ass because he made poor financial decisions. And for her to not have her own money, she had to go back to work to create that.
Did your mom stay home with y'all? She didn't work?
She stayed home for 6 years.
Okay.
5 or 6 years she stayed home.
Interesting. Okay, I didn't know that.
Yeah, because she worked up until I was like 3 or 4, and then of course Blake was still really young, and she quit her job to work for my dad.
Okay.
And she basically just did the money part of it all.
Okay.
But yeah, she lost all financial like freedom.
Right.
Yeah, and for myself, I think the only reason I'm willing to give that up is because I know that I'm secure. I'm safe under his financial. I would still have financial freedom.
Like, you have your own safety net.
Yes, I have my own safety net. So, I don't know, but I do think it's extremely important for women I think it's important for them to have financial freedom away from a man. I don't like joint bank accounts. If you two have separate jobs, keep that separate bank account.
Y'all don't have a joint bank account?
No. My finances are mine. his or his, we come together, I Zell him my half of the bill. I'm like, cool, this is my rent, or he pays me, this is the water bill, whatever.
Yeah.
So that's how we do things.
Yeah.
Until we decide to shake hands and get one account.
Right.
Like, we don't even have our credit cards. We don't even have a single credit card in each other's name. Mm-hmm. I think the only thing that's in both of our names, other than Hazel, is, our house.
Yeah, that's
it.
Like, both your names are on the lease here.
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah, and that's a very modern thing to have separate bank accounts as you're still married.
Oh, yeah.
To have separate finances.
Yeah, one of my friends has been married for over 10 years now, and they've never had a shared bank account, and never will. She's 2 kids. Mm-hmm. They don't need it. And I'm like, that's great. That's awesome.
Yeah. Marriage is... I keep saying it is a business contract because historically... now Jocelyn has gotten me into Bridgerton finally.
Oh,
I don't know if you've ever seen that.
I started watching it and I was like, whoa, like it's kind of like Game of Thrones, sex right off the bat. I was like, wow, all right. Yeah. And then I just kind of lost interest.
Yeah, at first, when she tried to show it to me, I was like, no.
Yeah.
And then our friend came over and she was talking about it, and then she was like, and then Joss told me, she was like, what if we just watch Queen Charlotte? And I was like, okay, fine, whatever.
Yeah.
And honestly, I was like, okay, maybe I will watch maybe I'll try the Bridgerton. So we just started watching it, and it is good, and it's, all about the courting and the marriage between the royals, and all of that is a business contract. All of that was to keep the royal lineage.
Yeah.
It wasn't about love. It was like, no, girl, you're getting married because you need to make an heir.
Yes.
You need to make a baby.
Yeah.
And that's it. That's all you're here for.
Mm-hmm. And that's truly how marriages are, because at the end of the day, if y'all end up getting a divorce or whatever, what are y'all fighting for at the end? You're fighting for a house. You're fighting for whoever gets the car. That's what you're fighting for, is the financial things.
Yeah, like the marriage certificate is the business side of your relationship.
It is. That was a discussion that Paul and I had beforehand. Paul and I are one of the crazy couples that did not sign a prenup. So I know so many people that would be like, you didn't sign a prenup?
But a prenup really, I get it if you're Kim Kardashian.
Yeah, but you're rich.
And also, the paperwork is to protect you whenever you do file for divorce and one of you is refusing.
Yes.
That's what you're being protected from. If Paul flat out says, no, you can't have anything, that's what the lawyers are for. But if you can have an amicable breakup, divorce, you can do all of that on your own.
Yeah,
you can negotiate all of that just between yourselves, because if you're civil enough to come to an agreement, it's not that big of a deal.
Yeah, absolutely. Because I've seen so many marriages end with a literal handshake and called it a day.
And you know what I think is funny about myself recently? Okay, so just this week, my parents had their 33-year wedding anniversary.
Damn.
But for some reason recently, I've been very much of the mindset of if you need to, not them, but just in general, talking about marriage, if you need to get a divorce, that should not be taboo. Divorce should not be taboo. Divorce should just be... It really should be normalized at this point, I would think.
After COVID, after lockdown, I think that divorces should be normalized.
Divorce should be a very normal thing. I mean, people are different. They grow into different people. Couples get married before their frontal lobe develops.
Yes, I was one of them. No,
my mom got married at 21.
Yeah. So, I get it. Whenever people get married at, stupid young ages and they start to grow apart. One of my friends got married at 18 and him and his ex divorced by the time they were 23. And now he's engaged again.
Right.
And he's He's developed.
I mean,
he understands what he wants now.
It sounds crazy and it sounds like something that I wouldn't do personally, but at the same time, it's like, well, I mean, that's your life. That's your lesson learned.
Yeah, absolutely.
Right?
I mean, I'm very grateful Paul and I have grown together instead of apart.
Yeah, exactly.
But I know literally so many people that have they grow way, way apart. Yeah. Or they get married after 2 years of dating, which I mean, like, is what? To me, but
yeah, I mean, some people say 2 years is enough. Some people will say, you know, when you know, you know. I mean, nope. Everyone is different.
Yeah, Paul and I dated for 5 years before we got married.
Right. Like, yeah, but y'all met whenever you were young.
Yeah, we were.
You're teenagers.
16, and he was. How old was I? Yeah, I was 16, and he was 18 when we first met. So
yeah, so I mean, still children. Yeah, really.
Yeah.
But what was I gonna say? Kind of about marriage. Oh, okay. So, like, if you do, I mean, God forbid, obviously, but, like, if it were to happen and you were to grow apart, like, 20, 30 years from now, like, would you get a divorce? Because if you're old?
Yeah, you know? Absolutely. Because, okay, so I started watching Golden Bachelor, speaking of, like, old divorcees, and I've noticed, like, I've learned watching Housewives and now the Golden Bachelor that no matter what your age is after you get a divorce, you are still young at heart. Like, if you want to go find your forever love at the age of 60, who the hell is holding you back?
Right. Exactly.
COPD. That's it. But
never too late to start over.
Never too late to start over. But I do think that if you and your partner grow apart, and if you want to work it out, try the therapy route. Yeah. If that doesn't work, then why the hell are you wasting each other's time?
No, honestly. And also, like, Dolores and Frank.
Oh, my God.
They're divorced? No?
Yes!
They're fully divorced, but they act like they're, like, still dating.
I mean, know.
He moved back in with her.
Yes!
But, I mean, they're happy. Like, I don't know. I mean, they enjoy being friends. They did raise children together.
Yeah.
So it's like, there are a lot of relationship dynamics that are different.
Yeah, their relationship is very interesting to me. Very interesting to me.
Yeah, and then her dating that doctor, but, like, never sees him.
Yeah. For a long time I was like, that doctor's not real.
He goes to a different school.
Yeah, seriously. They see each other every Saturday, and then they just don't see each other after that. Oh, my God. Yeah. That gets interesting.
Yeah, so I don't know. Yeah, I like watching my housewives and learning about, like, womanhood and, like, yes, it's feminism.
And honestly, it's kind of taught me certain things of what not to do.
Yes.
And that's been nice, especially watching, like New Jersey.
Okay.
I think specifically New Jersey.
Yeah, no, New Jersey, because the dynamics the men are so old school. Oh, the dynamics are so gender rolled. It's very interesting.
Absolutely. And like, what is it? I always want to say South Lake.
South Lake?
Salt Lake.
Oh.
Salt Lake is a city in Dallas.
Salt Lake City. I know, it's like a tongue twister.
I know. So those men, I honestly thought that majority of them were going to be like super stupid old school because they're Mormon. Who the hell is blowing up my phone right now? They're Mormon and everything right now. Or they were. Yeah. And I guess they're not anymore. And they're all like super chill.
Yeah, like,
I was very shocked with that.
A lot of them really aren't even Mormon though. Like, I mean, current cast. But Whitney left the church.
Yeah, they were kicked out.
She was excommunicated.
Yeah. Her and her husband both were because they cheated together.
Yeah. So Whitney was excommunicated. So was Heather, no? Because she got a divorce.
Yeah, Heather was too.
So they're ex-Mormons. And then Lisa Barlow is a Mormon. She's a Lisa Barlow Mormon.
Yes.
You know?
Yeah, that's her version of Mormon.
She has her own version of what it is to be a Mormon because she has a tequila brand and you're not supposed to drink whenever you're Mormon.
No, but whatever.
And then, I mean, Jen Shaw, her family was Muslim.
That's right. And Meredith's Jewish. So.
And Meredith is Jewish. And Angie Well, okay, I guess Mary is Christian, right? Because she's like
Mary's
has a church,
Christian.
and then Angie, is she like Christian or like Orthodox?
And she's Greek.
She's Greek.
She's Greek.
That
I
is
don't know
true.
what the hell she is.
Her religion is Greek.
Yeah, her religion is Athens, Greece.
Yeah, seriously. So, and they're all like successful women.
Extremely. Like, Angie is, just because we're in the same industry. I mean, for her to get that high in the hair industry is insane. It is hard to make it to the top of a hair industry.
Right.
So for her to be able to do that, more power to her. That is awesome.
And okay, so kind of back to Bridgerton, like watching it and watching the way in which that women were suppressed so much during that time and told that, because one of the characters, like, she wants to go to university, like Jocelyn calls her me because she's like, I'm meant for more, like I just want to go to university.
Yeah.
And but so women are being suppressed, but also there's like these little moments where women, like, it's very obvious that they learned how to use their charm to really get what they wanted. And what I'm trying to say is, I do think women are obviously more powerful. Like, we should be worshipped. Just to be completely blunt about it, like, we should be worshipped. And I'm saying that because even in a time where they're suppressing women, they're also dressing them up to the nines. Like, their glitter, their gowns, their hair, they're like done up like to look like queens.
Yes.
Because subconsciously you have to know that they are goddesses. No?
Absolutely. And it's kind of crazy, especially back in that day. They, a lot of the times, did it because for the man. For the man that did not worship them the way they should be worshipped.
Yes, because you have all these scenes where, like, the suitors are coming to see her, and it's like, there is this level of, like, I need to be attractive enough to my male suitor, but also, if I'm attractive enough, I get to have, like, pick of the litter.
Absolutely,
you know?
yeah, absolutely.
So it's like, it's like this weird dynamic of, like, they're trying so hard to suppress women, but really you can't, because we're always going to find a way to just be the women, the incredible, like, beings that we are.
Yes,
you know?
Absolutely. Like, there will always be, there cannot be a man without a woman.
Yeah. No, for real.
There quite literally cannot be a man without a woman.
And that's what I've been thinking, like, in the past couple of days. Honey, I did not come from Adam's rib.
No.
I did not come from Adam's rib. Adam came from my rib.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like literally.
Like literally.
Yeah.
I think it's so crazy, especially whenever these, like, what are they called? The men that hate women really bad?
Misogynist?
Yeah,
Or
that one, but then there's another one too.
The incel?
Incel, yeah. Those men. I do not get their minds. Like, do you hate your mother? Do you hate your grandmother? Do you hate your aunts? Like, do you just hate women?
Have you seen that Netflix show Adolescence?
No, but it won a lot of awards.
It did. Okay, so recently Jocelyn and I watched it because it's just like a one season, like a few episode series. I think it's like maybe 4 episodes, but they're like kind of long.
Yeah.
So that follows a boy who, he's like 13, who stabbed a girl to death and possibly could have done some things to her body after, because she was, yes, technically maybe bullying him online a little bit, calling him an incel, but also she rejected him.
Okay.
He had low self-confidence, and he was being red-pilled.
What does that mean?
Like the Andrew Tate.
Oh, I see.
Like
okay.
when boys fall into that indoctrination.
Yes. Okay.
So you follow this boy and his family, and you see the father's reaction. You see how disappointed he is in his son becoming a monster. And there's like a therapist type lady who's like trying to get like a mental diagnosis of the child. And she's obviously asking him about his father.
Yeah.
And you do see some scenes where the dad gets angry and he like has an outburst and he throws a fit. Mm-hmm. But he's very soft and gentle to the wife and the daughter.
Yeah.
Never is really mean to them.
Yes.
But as a woman, I'm watching them and I'm seeing them get quiet. Because they're scared.
Yeah.
They are scared and they go quiet and they don't push him.
Yeah.
They don't question him. Mm. And so to me, that little boy did see that. Mm-hmm. He did see his mom being submissive in a way because his mom, I think she was a stay-at-home mom.
Yeah.
And in that role of being a wife and a mother, what the red pill is trying to tell men of how women are supposed to be, he did see that. So that was normal to him.
Yeah.
So I think that like seeing gender roles in the house, like you don't think it would be like damaging, but whenever you have an Andrew Tate telling you, a 13-year-old boy, that women should submit to you,
yeah,
and whenever they don't, you can get angry and violent with them.
Yes, and I mean, unfortunately, that's what Andrew Tate is. And his followers,
and men like him, and followers like him, and even the Charlie Kirks of the world, like they're pushing that narrative of like women should submit to you because you're a man.
Yeah.
And if you come from a household where your parents are playing into gender roles, it's like, then you're right. It's like, oh, then he's right. Like my mom is a housewife and a mother, or like, you know, and she's a housewife. Like she doesn't question my father.
Yeah. Like he sees that it's his mom's job to submit, which
so to your point of like, do they not love their mother? I don't think that is the issue, right? Like I think they do love their mother.
Yeah.
I think they do probably love their sister. But as long as mother and sister are playing into those roles.
Yeah, and making sure that they're submissive, they don't backtalk, no questioning. Yeah.
So that's kind of what I gathered from watching Adolescence. I was like, this makes more sense for him to come from a household that's not necessarily abusive in any way.
Yeah.
But
to watch the women just sit and be quiet. That's
plus the online indoctrination.
Yes. Yeah.
Because there's a scene where the parents are like it's so sad. They're like telling each other, they're like, no, you're a good dad and you're a good mom. And I'm like, oh. But she's like, you know, he just spent so much time in his room on the computer. Like, I thought he was safe because he was in his room.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
And that's a very important message for parents, I think.
Yes. Social media just tears kids apart. Oh my God.
I'm such a boomer right now when it comes to do not give your children social media.
1,000,000%.
It's ruining them. It's ruining them.
I mean, I see so many kids of all different backgrounds, and all of them have the same social media. They have TikTok, they have Instagram, they have Snapchat. Twitter's not really a thing anymore, so they don't really have that. Yeah. So, but I mean, like, in our age group, it was Twitter, it was Instagram,
it was Facebook,
and
Snapchat.
Yes. And I thought that shit was bad in our generation whenever it came to online bullying. But now it is more passive aggressive, which honestly, straight up, if you're going to bully me, do it. Don't be passive aggressive with it. Don't make me think a certain way about myself and be like, oh, wait, that's not what she actually meant. To me, that's more of like that's a jab.
I think it's hindering their social skills so much because Chris was telling me.
Oh, yeah, he's a therapist. Yeah.
He was telling me that the children don't know how to make friends. No. They don't know how to speak to each other in real life.
Nope.
Like, just have a conversation.
Yeah.
That's so sad. It's like your parents aren't parenting. They're not talking to you. They're stressed. They're addicted to their phone. So they don't see if it's a problem for you to be on your phone, but
it's definitely something. As someone who's trying not to create an iPad kid, but unfortunately she's definitely gonna be a TV kid. Which I mean,
so was I though.
Because we were the generation before iPads and everything. We were the first generation to get laptops.
I mean, I got home from school every day. My parents weren't home yet.
Yeah.
I mean, this is like whenever I was like a little bit older, middle school age. I would get home from school every day and turn on the TV.
Yeah, exactly. Freaking iCarly.
Crack open a Dr. Pepper and some Doritos.
Yeah. Give me all the, the Red 40 and the Doritos and all the dyes and the Dr. Pepper and my SpongeBob.
Yes, maybe I do miss 8th grade.
Maybe. But it's so interesting because I fully see where Chris is coming from, because I'll see specifically the age group of like 9, 10 through 15. Mm-hmm. None of them will have a conversation with me. It's very hard. I have my few 16, 17-year-olds that won't talk to me. Mm-hmm. But, I mean, that age group of 10 to 15 on the phone the whole time. Won't speak a word to me. Like, I'm doing your hair.
Right.
I'm literally, my armpit is in your eyeball. Like, do you mind having a conversation with me so we don't make this as awkward as it is?
Right.
So, it's a little weird. And you can just tell that they don't have friends, and they're all just so... I seen multiple that are about to get their license. They don't want to drive. They don't want a job because they have to interact with people.
I've been hearing that for a couple of years now, that the kids don't want to get their license anymore because they just don't care. Yeah. Girl, like, get off the phone and go, like, make out at the lake or something. Yes. I don't know.
Can you just go be a teenager?
Be a teenager. It really is that damn phone.
It is. It really is that damn phone. Because, like, whenever I think about it, because my mom always says that, like, me and Blake were the lamest teenagers, in which we were. Blake and I didn't party. Yeah. We did not really drink in high school. We didn't really do anything.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, I didn't really either, but I hung out with my friends.
Right. I hung out with my friends every weekend.
Yeah.
But my mom was just like, damn, like, y'all go and hang out with your friends and y'all sit on your phones. Mm-hmm. And I was like, well, yeah, my iPhone 12. Yeah, that's just what we do. And then we make silly videos and post them on Vine.
Yeah.
And that's just what we did. But I don't know. Like, I think during the lockdown, a lot of parents just kind of gave up. And I think it's just because they were stuck with their kid for so long.
Yeah.
That they were like, okay, here's the iPad. Oh, you want to go shopping, or you want to spend $1,000 on my card? Sure, go right ahead, girlfriend. Like, we're besties. No, that's weird. You're not friends with your kid.
No.
You're not, and not until they're the age of 21.
You saying that, when I worked at the daycare, there was this one girl. She was like 8 or 9. Mm. And she was smart enough to know how to go into her mom's purse and steal her credit cards and use them for, like, Roblox and shit.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
That is like, I remember whenever you had to prepay to rent a movie on DirecTV.
Yeah.
I remember how to do that. But, like, I never had to dig into my mom's, like, card or anything.
I never would have thought to take money from my parents.
Oh, hell no. The one time I took a 20 from my mom.
Are these kids not scared of their parents anymore? Like, what's going on?
Okay, well, physical abuse isn't a thing anymore.
Well, I'm not even saying, but I didn't get hit as a kid. Like, I really never got hit. I mean, I know how your mom was with y'all, but Blake was crazy.
Blake
crazy.
Deserved to get hit. He still gets hit.
Okay, Blake is a different story. But no. I mean, I didn't even need the threat of physical abuse. Honest to God, all I needed was the threat of my mother looking at me a certain way.
Yeah.
And that was enough to put the fear of God in me.
Yeah.
You know, like, why are these children not afraid of their parents anymore?
They're not. They like to test their parents. Like, I like to test the waters with my mom. Just because I was a little brat of a kid.
Exactly.
So I would, but then my mom would come around the corner, the Southern woman she is. I'm going to whoop your ass. Okay. But these kids nowadays, they can say and do whatever they want. And 9 times out of 10, they're not going to get punished for it.
Yeah.
Or the money that these parents will spend on their kids whenever it comes to skincare and makeup or whatever. Oh my God. What?
My mom would have laughed in my face.
I remember when I asked my mom for the Anastasia Beverly Hills dip eyebrow stuff. And my mom was like, yeah, that's $30. Hell no. Here's Nick's.
I never asked for those things from my parents. That's exactly why I went and got a job. A job. A job at 16. I was so excited to drive because that meant independence. Yep. I was so excited to get a job because that meant financial independence. I have a job and a little bit of money in my pocket. Ooh, girl, like, where are we going? We're going to Chili's? Like, let's go.
Yeah, I mean, I had a job. I definitely had one at 16, but it was hard for me to keep it throughout the year because of what I did, like in sports. High school with sports. I was heavily involved in student section. So I couldn't really have a job afterwards.
Yeah.
But my mom gave me this big of an allowance.
Right.
Like the smallest allowance once a week. And my friends would be like, all right, happy hour Sonic, because that's all Princeton had.
Yeah.
And I'd be like, I have $2.
Yeah, exactly.
So my friend Katie, she would always pay for it. Yeah. I probably owe her $1,000. Or her mom at least. That she would always pay for my stuff. But I would get a job for summertime. And I would work and save that money.
Yeah.
To mostly pay my mom back. Because
but I mean, it teaches you like some kind of money management.
Yeah, sometimes. Because kids now, this is the craziest thing. Kids now will say, I don't want a restaurant job. I don't want to work in retail. I don't want to.
Honey, you're 16.
Yeah, you're going to go work at Kohl's, baby. Applebee's hostess is calling your name. Like, that's what you're going to go be. You're not going to get a desk job.
When I was in high school, Chili's wouldn't hire me as a hostess.
Chili's didn't hire me, but Applebee's did. And I worked at Logan's Roadhouse, which isn't even a thing anymore. Yeah. Texas Roadhouse. I worked that on the border for like a week, and I hated it. And then I worked at Applebee's for like 4 years.
Kids these days, am I right?
I know. And if I had the time, hell yeah, I would still have a restaurant job. I would, just to make a bunch of money. I would go from being a hairstylist at day, bartender at night.
Now?
Oh, hell yeah. If I didn't have Hazel.
Well, honestly, I don't think really, because, Jocelyn was trying to be a bartender, and everyone in the industry right now will tell you this is not it. Like, this economy is not it.
Oh, it's awful right now.
No one's going to the restaurants. No one's spending money. No one's buying drinks.
Yeah, because, I mean, Skyla, she worked double job for a long time at Chili's and then her catering job she's at.
Yeah.
And, I mean, she was telling me Chili's right now is rough.
Yeah.
So,
yeah.
And I have another friend that works at Chili's right here in McKinney. And she's like, yeah, the only reason she really has it so she has an extra, like, 200 in her account.
And that's how you know the economy is shit, is whenever the servers and the bartenders aren't making money anymore.
But also, like, Paul and I, we used to be, like, little mini alcoholics.
Yeah.
We would go out 4 times a week, 5 times a week to a bar. And, like, get off work, go drink. And then going now, I cannot justify having more than 2 drinks. Because it is expensive. Yes. And in this economy, like, okay, I have $50 to splurge on myself. Do I splurge that on getting 2 drinks and an appetizer for $50, or should I just pay off my bill?
Literally.
Like, that's where I'm at right now.
Yeah.
So it's hard.
I know.
This economy sucks.
It's so bad. I thought Mr. Trump was going to make it better.
I thought he was a businessman.
You guys said he was going to make it the eggs are expensive.
Yeah. I'm thinking about getting chickens. My biggest fear is chickens. I'm terrified of those little bitches. Chickens. They're scary. They're aggressive. I'm scared of them.
I have heard this. Jocelyn's older sister, they have chickens, and so we get eggs from them.
Yeah,
we get eggs from her. Like,
oh yeah,
very rarely. Now, recently, have we been buying eggs? And if I do buy eggs, it's like because the chickens haven't made any, or someone else took them. And if I buy the eggs, I only buy like the 6-pack.
Yeah, I wish Paul and we get the big box.
Yeah,
because we
you'll go through eggs.
Yeah, I think once a week I probably make 20 eggs.
What? Once a week?
Yeah,
20 eggs.
I meal prep.
Oh,
I meal prep for 6 days a week.
Like the hard boiled eggs?
No. I make omelets.
Oh,
yeah, no, I can't eat hard-boiled eggs. I can't do scrambled, because whenever Paul and I were in prep for bodybuilding, we did scrambled eggs, every day. No salt, no pepper. It's disgusting.
No, thank you. No, thank
Omelets
you, no,
with Velveeta cheese.
No, thank you. No.
But I don't blame you for getting eggs that way because I spend $21 every 2 weeks on eggs, which is insane.
By the way, Republicans, the groceries have not gone down.
No, and neither has gas.
I'm pretty sure it's only gone up.
It's gone up. So remember whenever they were putting the Biden stickers on the gas tanks?
Oh my God, yes.
Huh? Interesting, because
where's the Trump one? Because literally, it's gone up.
I thought he was supposed to fix this economy. I thought I'd be able to buy a house by now.
Me too.
Liar.
I didn't really think any of that, but that's what he said he was going to do.
He was going to make groceries more affordable, but instead he put tariffs on literally everything.
Everything.
And now we're all broke again.
Yes.
It's like 2008 again.
But worse.
Somehow.
And there's AI this time.
Yeah. Yeah, no kidding.
This time there's AI.
Unfortunately.
All right, girlies. Well, I think that concludes our episode.
I think so.
Women, don't rely on these men.
Don't do it. Don't listen to them.
That's the moral of the story. You don't need them.
No.
You don't need them. They need you.
Yes.
Yes.
Wouldn't be a man without a woman.
Correct.
Yeah, I was like, did I say that right?
Me too. I was like, huh? All right, we're signing off. I'll be saluting.